Alright, and we're live. Linda, first to the party. What's up, everybody? Yeah. Watch we get flagged because it sounds so good. What's up, y'all? Let's just put this. I'm gonna put this right here, so I can control what I see. Thanks, Linda. That was fun. It was kind of literally on the spot kind of thing. Like, Graham asked me to paint something for him on this door, which I didn't know what he wanted. I didn't know what kind of detail he wanted. And I had just got done watching a video from an artist named Greg Stimson? No, that's Janice's last name. His writer name is Crayola. I hope I'm saying that right. Crayola, Crayola, something. Anyways, he does amazing artwork, and he starts the way I paint. He starts with really washed out colors and then goes from very light to dark to detail to highlights and all that stuff. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Yes, Sue, I'm burning some right as we speak. I think I'm burning the lemongrass, I want to say. Where's the yellow? It could be Penny Rose, maybe? I'm not sure. There's a couple. There was a couple that were a little bit above what I like. So I'm going to burn the ones I do like for now, and then maybe that'll kind of get me into the other ones. But how did the swipes turn out? Hers? She's looking at me from the corner. Was in Australia. How was Australia? Fantastic trip. It was awesome. Thank you. Is that Daphne's? Thanks for the owl compliments. Owl compliments. Yeah, so what is his name?
Hey y'all, who?
Greg Stims? Is that his name? Crayola?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not like how you spell regular Crayola. But he is fantastic. Like, he blows my mind. Like, I would love to do a collab with him one day if he would ever do it. He's super busy. Awesome. Teresa.
Awesome.
Clara, what's up?
Hi, bye, Anita.
Erica's eye color. It is a very crazy blue. A shish. I'm sure we can take a picture of it, yeah? Not a problem. Alright, so I'm letting people come in. And what I'm going to do tonight is we're going to do some smoke. And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our clear coasters. And a little bit of techie. Because I got something new today, and everybody's going to want one, and it makes your life so much easier. Stay tuned.
This is not sponsored.
All right. So, let me find my chat. Let me find my chit chat. So I'm going to do the tech stuff first. So everybody calm down. Say your highs. Say your byes. If you just showed up and you're leaving, thanks for joining. If you're new, welcome. Please subscribe. We need all the subscribers we can get. It helps us out so much. Hit that little bell button next to the subscribe button so you get notifications when we do post a video or go live. And if you're having trouble with that, just go to our page, hit the unsubscribe, and then subscribe again, and that should take care of it, because some people are complaining about that it doesn't give them notifications, and sometimes hours later. So we apologize for that. YouTube's been taking care of that. So what I have here, as you can see, it looks like a lamp, one of those desk lamps. And what I was looking for was a tripod that can go over my workspace. I have right now, what this is on is a microphone stand that I've rigged to a holder that screws into the microphone stand for this little camera that we use. And it's good, but it doesn't go far enough. I can't, it just kind of, it either goes up or down. I can't, swing it to the left and right and back, and because then it just gets all messy. So I went online, and I want to use my camera that you guys got me, and found this thing. Look at this. This is literally like it's 3 arms, as you can see. And what it is, it holds your camera up and over your table. So you put it on your table, just like a lamp. You can have it to the side, you can have it in front of you, which I'm going to do. And then you put your camera in here, and look at this. This thing will go up, and you can have it directly in front of you or directly above you. You can have it in front of you, so if you're doing a vlog or you're doing a podcast or whatever, and this thing attaches to most of my attachments for tripods and cameras, and it fits on the bottom of cameras. So all you have to do is attach your camera equipment, and there's little lights fixtures up here for lights. Let's see here. Can you put you on the big screen? Well, I'm trying to get it to where you guys can see the overhead, but let me see what I can do. Where is main roll? There we go. All right. Let me find my chat. All right. Yeah, Jen, that's the whole point. But what I'm doing pretty much all this week is just trying to get you guys to record your stuff, to make it to where it's not a hassle. If you have something like this that's set up, you don't have to tear it down, put it up, make it to where it's always accessible and out of the way. And this thing literally will, like, look how tall this is. This is like, it can go up to like 5 feet. And this thing, boom, just put your camera on there. It comes with a little phone holder. You just screw that in, put your phone on there, and you're ready to record. All you do is press record and stop. Got it on Amazon. I can't remember what it's called. And I can't remember how much I paid for it. I got it like 3 days ago. I ordered it. I can look it up on my phone, but my phone is charging right now. But it's perfect. It comes with the little base. Just put it in, and put your phone in it, and paint away. Record your little hearts out. I'm buying your pitch. It's great. I mean, it's good to have. It's good to have because I know it sucks. You get home and you're like, "Ooh, I want to paint," but I have so much stuff on my table, and then I have to get my tripod out and set it up, and it's hard to know if it's in focus or not right. And with this, it's literally going right over your artwork. You can pull it down because it comes with extra springs on these, so you can pull it a little bit, pull it a lot, pull it up, and this thing holds on to the mirrorless DSL cameras, so it's strong enough. And this is not a paid advertisement, mind you. Hold on, I'm gonna go get the box, because if they want to send me some stuff, I'm all for that. But I just like telling people about stuff that I get to make your life easier. Hold on, 2 to 20 seconds. And I apologize for so much ranting and talking. I know we get a lot of people complain about they have to sit through 10 or 20 minutes of us talking and banter, and we apologize for that. But I like for a lot of people to come in, hang out, ask questions, and make sure there's plenty of people in here before I start the work. I have the name of it right here. I think this is it. Let's see, Huron? It's like Huron, like a little goose. Yeah, Huron equipment. I don't know. It doesn't say the name of it. Secure clamp. It doesn't even say like what it is. It says we provide free replacement for any defective or worn out parts. Your positive feedback closely. All right, well, we'll see. Sounds like a friendly company that says, hey, if our stuff is crap, we will replace it. Which so far it hasn't been. So, on to some work. And you could, to find this on Amazon, I would just look up DLSR camera, overhead stands or tripods, and this should come up. I want to say I paid $100 for it, but I don't think I did. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up with something else. But it's worth it. It's worth it to buy this, because it'll save you a lot of time from setting up and missing a lot of artwork that you do and you don't record. All right. So with that said, we're going to talk about these coasters. Okay. We're selling these clear coasters. Hold on, let me see if I missed anything. Oh, Jen found the Amazon. I hope that goes straight to Amazon, and then because I don't know if you can click from that. Like we have to have you guys go to Amazon or the actual link, and then click from there, and then find the product and buy it. If we make any money from that, we just can't send you a link, I don't think. The sound is gone? Oh. Yeah, I'll have her do that when she comes back. She's walking the boys right now. All right, so okay. All right. Yeah, Beatrice, that sounds good. Judy, what's up? Awesome. Thank you, Jen. You should be getting something soon, I think, from us. Why do you people text me during live chat? Nancy, you should put on their auto response. Not now, ATD time. All right, so hold on with all the stuff. Our coasters and our rounds, our big rounds, the resin sticks to them. And I tried to get off the resin from one of these, and it came off. I tried it the next day, and it came off. But I really had to get under it. I mean, I had to like kind of cut it and then try to grab an edge and peel it up. I ruined this. And it came up and it came off. Which it should, because if you think about it, we make the sticks for them. But who's going to do that if it's a coaster? Why would you pick at it for so much? So if you do, it's going to come off. The big rounds, I'm sure it'll come off if you work at it. I haven't tried to take them off if something's been on there for a couple weeks. So I'm going to tell everybody just to hit your, if you don't mind, just hit it with 400. Just give it a little scuff, and it should be fine. Should not come off. And if you want it to be see-through, I'm sure that the resin will make it nice and shiny. It'll cover it up, no problem. Yeah, Holly, that's what I'm saying. You can sand them. At first, I thought, well, why would you sand them? Because then it'll be cloudy. But I'm sure that the resin it'll clear that up. And we're going to do one tonight before we do the smoke. But like I said, why would you sit there and try to take it off? Like, these aren't coming up. Like, there's nothing for it to start to peel. With our stir sticks, if you leave them in the cup and there's a little edge, you can take that and pick it and it'll come off and it'll peel off the stir sticks. But there's no little edges on here. So I think what it does is it sticks to that edge and it makes a nice firm bond. But if you break that, then it's gonna peel off. So I retract my sentence that if I said it doesn't peel off, I don't think I ever said it, but I told people that don't sand it because you don't need to. If you want to, you're more than welcome to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand one that I just drew on, and this gave me the idea. We painted these, we resined them, and this is nothing but a very faint, what's that called? Tint with a little gold and just clear. And it's completely see-through, but I painted the back white. So it looks like that. So I started thinking about it. What if I drew on that like this? So I drew on it. This is the bottom. Well, it would be the bottom. And this is the top. So let's say you pour over this with clear and put a little bit of color in it, a little bit of tint, something transparent. Pour it on there. Let it dry. And then turn this over and spray paint the back of this some color. So you would have 3 different layers of technique. Like, you could paint this black, you could paint it teal, you could paint it rainbow if you wanted. And how amazing would that look if those colors hit that than the ones on the bottom? This is the thing with that. If you peel this off, then you have both these sides exposed. I hope I'm not talking too much here, y'all. This is what you're gonna do if you want to try this. Okay? What you can do is you can pour it all you want. Leave one side on. Well, let's think about that. Would that be the same? So you're gonna paint this, leave that. I guess it wouldn't really matter because it looks the same in both ways. Anyways, let's hypothetically say you take both sides off and you want to pour on it and don't want to have to sand this off because you'll ruin it if you try to sand these off on this because you have to use such a coarse sandpaper. Take your contact paper. Take this, put it on there. Do I have a pin up here? Should have came prepared. Take this and just trace this out. Trace out your coaster contact paper. Actually, you don't even have to do that. Why am I doing that? I am doing this all backwards, y'all. I'm feeling a little crazy right now. How about, well, why don't we just do this? Why don't we take this, so you don't have to cut a perfect circle. Duh. Peel your paper. Here, let me put this on overhead so you guys can see it. Where's my... Alright, so let's say you want to protect... I guess it doesn't really matter. You just want one side protected. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray paint the side that I that I drew on. So I'm going to take this. I'm just going to lay it on my contact paper. Make sure it's, what do you call it? Make sure that it's nice and flat. And then take your blade, X-Acto blade, get a little hole going there, and just cut out around. I need a new X-Acto blade. Somebody bring me an X-Acto blade. Oh my gosh, really? Do I have X-Acto blades over there? You guys, I'm going crazy over here. I feel like it. I feel like I'm going crazy.
What's happening?
I'm just showing them how to make another. This blade is super dull, so I would like to just cut out around this stuff, which normally is a lot easier. I'm like, yeah, it's easy. The hater's gonna love this one. Just cut out around it. There. You only need that because it's gonna come off. So you have your back now, right? Make sure you put that down. So, and yeah, you do. I would say put your sticky stuff on this, on the part you drew on, so that you can sand this part. So I'm gonna sand this with some 400. And when I make the resin, I will pour it on this side so that we can see if it clears it up enough. And if the 400 is too coarse, if you can still see it, then you probably go to 600. So let's just give this a little sanding. That looks kind of cool like that. Listen. Alright, Erica's back in here so she can talk to you guys. I'm just chatting away on my own. Need some alcohol. And if alcohol can make that clear,
Resin's
you
for
know
sure.
resin is going to make that nice and clear. So you have your back protected,
Oh, goodness.
your backside that you've drawn on. And you have your side that you've sanded. Yeah. So there you go. All you got to do is resin over that. And then tomorrow we'll try to take it off on live. All right. Where's my chat? I apologize for not answering anything. I'm just kind of... I wanted to get that out. People have been sending me messages and they're like, hey, this comes off. Just you better let people know and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know, if you give it enough elbow grease, it's going to come off. We've peeled off resin off a canvas before that it was a crappy canvas. And if you try hard enough, you can take it off.
Succeed at anything that you try. Okay. Sup, y'all? Oh, I don't know if you noticed because I look so impeccable, but I just woke up. I put the box over there.
What about the
In
little
my
holder?
way. I don't put anything over there except for the box, but there's two things in that box. Belly beans. Hello, guys.
All right, let's try to make some smoke, y'all. I've tried to do this a long time ago, and I know I didn't get it right. So, how about we take this one off so that they can see Lucy and just the overhead. Unless you guys like looking at my shirt and my lady friend there.
Now we can. I guess I should see what they say before I change it. Working on some murals, Daphne. That's awesome, possum.
Bowie beans in the corner.
The
Playing
flag.
with a bottle.
Here's my flag. So, United Statesy. I did this with Quick Coat right before we left on our Who Left the Door Open adventure. These stars are the cutouts in our little stir sticks, and I will get those put on the side for you guys. Waiting on our next batch of sticks. Did you have fun with your friend? Of course. She wasn't here that long. Let me go address my other son here.
Oh my gosh. Bowie, can you calm down for 2 seconds? All right. I tried to get rid of that other one, so we are going to move this up so you can still see us, but you can still see the...
Ooh, I have some of your favorites.
There we go.
Baby Miss. Go, sit. Good, sit. Baby Miss. Present? Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to use some stone coat, as usual. This is their art coat, which is it's amazing, 1-to-1. And I'm going to make... I'm only going to use a teeny bit of white, but I'm definitely going to put a clear background. So I'd say I'm going to use 6 ounces, and if I need to make more, no, because
6?
I say I'll use 8.
You use 10 on a piece that size. for your swipe. The
Yeah,
18-inch
well,
round.
Whoa.
Thanks, y'all.
Well,
Thanks, y'all.
5 and 5. So I guess I'm going to use 9.
What are we talking about? Puppies counting to 2? Kim, definitely watch it after ATD. This is much better to be here while they're alive. Thank you, Scarlett. No worries, Kim. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Elizabeth Garcia. Hey, girl. I had no idea you spelled your name with an A. How horrible of basically an aunt.
What?
Elizabeth. Pretty sure that's Amanda's mini. Elizabeth Garcia, but she spelled it with an A. Glowfish, what are you doing in here? I haven't seen you on Facebook or on here in a while. Hope everything's great. Thank you, Clara. Hey, Rusty. The boys are in heaven right now, chewing on their favorite little choo-choos.
Choo-choos.
No worries, Daphne. We know that when the fam gets busy, it's because they are working on worky things or dealing with lifey things, which are all absolutely acceptable reasons to miss class.
All right, and if you're new to the channel and you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just taking some alcohol, putting it on a rag so I can have it next to me so I can wipe things off so I don't get other things sticky, because you know you've grabbed some stuff and try to set it down and let your fingers go, but it sticks to one finger and you pick it up and then it drips all over your piece or all over something that's not supposed to be, or you spill it. So I like to have a little alcohol rag next to me so that stuff does not happen.
What's up, Happy Judy? Oh no, Joefish. I hope your bell isn't broken for real, for real. Maybe just unsubscribe and don't forget to resubscribe and hit the bell again. I've heard that fixes it. Add the adjustable stand to the Amazon list.
Oh, yeah.
Sure can. Give me 2 seconds.
Hey, Ron. You guys, that stand is going to change. It's going to change the game for recording. I've never seen one like that.
Have you used it yet, though?
I haven't used it, but it's so perfect. Because it's up, it's out of the way, it's, you know, you can make it to where it's right over your head.
Didn't you put all these other little
And-
link things on there as well? Not those, but the clamp and the attachment.
No, because it comes with a little cell phone holder.
Okay.
And you can put those, you see those, the cameras, you can put those on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Logitechs.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're gonna put the cameras that we use on there as well. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those. It's dirty, but it's a Logitech something.
That's that guy right there.
Well,
You get it a
and
little closer.
because they can see it in it too, like it's in the big
Oh, I
screen.
see. I'm like, they can't see it.
But at least you're pretty though. Okay. So yeah, so that's added. And the Logitech C920. Do we have a 920 or a 922?
The new one, it says it right on there.
Well, it says Logitech on there.
I know, but it
1080p.
Oh. The sunset
Yeah,
here
it's
is
Logitech
good.
922X Pro Stream.
So, you guys are going to see a lot more doodling, a lot more artwork. And that way she can go over there and do her stones and have it right over the top, and she can move the camera wherever she wants it and not have to adjust anything like a tripod. A tripod feels like it's always in the way. So if you it costs a little money, but if you invest in it, it makes your art life so much easier. It's like when you break down and you buy another phone charger for your car. So you have one in your car and you have one in your living room. That makes me feel kind of rich. I don't know about you.
That's our glamorous lifestyle. We have one charger in the bedroom and one in the living room. And one in the car.
So, imagine that.
Watch out, Kardashians.
Yeah.
I added the arm to the Amazon store, and I added our Logitech screaming. They don't scream. Streaming cameras to Logitech store. If I need to add the our speaker, you guys remember when you couldn't hear us at all? Fixed it with a Yeti. Added it all to the Amazon link. You can find that down in the box below.
I'm going to get a little bit more because I think I'm going to add a little bit of blue.
Sherry loves the owl.
Or maybe a little bit of black to some.
You're cracking Kim up.
Well, thanks.
What is the best resin to buy? So the resin that we're using right now is because it has the craziest working time without being too liquid. We're using Stone Coat Art Coat. I'm just gonna dye my hands blue. No. Looks like this. It's the Art Coat. They have a few different kinds of resin. Bowie, leave him alone.
Bowie, be sweet. He's almost a little bully.
Just almost, but Cujo will check him. It has one of the best UV resistances. It doesn't have any smell. It's low velocity. Nope, viscosity.
Low
velocity is not a thing. I just woke up. Give me a second. I'm still going to make up stuff. Anyways, it's Art Coat. You can get it from stonecoatcountertops.com. Use the code YALL, Y-A-L-L, all capitals, no punctuation, to get $10 off $100 order. Or you can get it from our website, which is basically the same price. Do you hear that little land piranha?
He is definitely a land piranha.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks, y'all. What's up, Monica? Bye, Liz.
There's my... I'm just going to get new clothes.
How do you guys have your lighting? It seems no matter how bright my area is on camera, it looks dark. Sherry, we use OBS to adjust our lighting and things. Yep.
There it
Check.
is.
Right there. Ding. Bobo, leave him. I'm gonna move this. Right now, we just have our.
That was a nice check because
Yeah.
if he really wants to check him, he'll make him squeal.
So right now, we just have our studio like.
But those are Sullivan halogen, not halogen, LED lights, and they're the cool. They're
So
not the warm.
So they're like blue white rather than yellow orange.
Like a tan.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's sick.
So
All right.
yeah. But you have to adjust it in the system. Like right now, I actually look like I have a tan in camera 1 over here. It is a lie. That's lighting adjustment.
I have white all over.
That's
what I
awesome,
get
Joe
for
Fish.
Trying to be.
Have you ever tried Ligari resin? We have not tried Ligari anything. But I've had a couple people ask me about it lately, so I'll reach out to them and see if they'll send me a tester review kit for you guys. Ho, ho, ho. Where in OBS do I go to adjust the lighting? So right click on the camera you want, go to properties, control, and then you'll see.
I wonder if you can just make that black and then just show them.
I tried to do camera grab and it
we'll
didn't
just
work.
we'll make a video for
Yeah,
that.
we'll do a video on how our studio lighting, cameras, everything's set up. OBS is the program. Also, Scarlett, I did purchase that video editing software. I edited the owl video on it. I got it down, so whenever you're ready, I can teach you how to work that video editing software. Clara, that's amazing. Is there a code for ATD fan with color obsession? Sue, unfortunately, no. Janice is real tight with her codes, and I had one until we were a distributor, and then it died. So, sorry. And it's probably cheaper for you since you're in Australia to buy direct.
Yeah.
Playfully artistic, yeah, you can work on a used canvas. Just sand it down. I would use a spray paint, flat color. That's what this is. Which one did this used to be?
It was one I did, God, probably 7 or 8 months ago. It was blue and golds. It wasn't
Anything
good.
attractive.
Yeah.
So this is a used canvas. You can even see the resin drips still on the side. We sanded it down, spray painted it flat black. You can use flat white or flat any other color. And then resin on top as per usual.
I think I'm going to put just a touch of black in there. And one to make like a gray.
Yeah.
I think that would work.
My pleasure, Doris.
All right, let's do this.
Hey, y'all. Erica, you got your Brandon Oz. What's up, Nancy? Not yet. I'm still speaking with Janice at Color Obsession to carry our stir sticks, some merchandise, and
Come on.
the coasters and the rounds, the acrylic boards. Y'all send her an email and remind her. Get on her butt about it. She's a very busy person, but message her and remind her. So, Scarlett, it might be a little bit tight for a visit tomorrow. I've got Susan coming over from the resin school. Or the acrylic school to talk about resin. Someone's coming over to pick up an order. I have to meet with my accountant at some time.
What I'm doing, sorry, I'm not putting this on film. I'm just like, I don't want to drop this over. I made of gray. So what I'll do is I'll probably put this down first. I might. Yeah, this should be good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line this. I'm just going to do really thin
Cujo!
smoke lines.
Hey, come here. Good boy.
And then I guess just kind of maybe do it with my fingers so that it gives it that little tail of smoke. And then hit it with the heat and see what we come up with. What do you think about that?
Sounds amazing. So, playfully artistic, what is it that she's looking for? Jen, you're absolutely most welcome. I didn't send one to Scarlett because Joplin didn't seem that interested in it when she was over here. But I knew Cash would lose his little brain with it, so. Erica, have you ever thought about adding neon lights to your resin art? So Sherry, are you talking about actual neon or like LED lights? And this probably will help you to try to do cloud work a little bit, to do like soft wispy things. And I still need Jeff to do a video on airbrush clouds. Kim, come over whenever you're ready.
Practice that.
Oh, she wants a pour, like an acrylic pour. That's too funny, Jen.
Like that.
Yeah, Joplin and Bowie play straight through their visit until they both pass out. If one passes out first, they usually wake up the other one. Actual old school neon lights.
I would love to do that.
That would be amazing. Actual old school neon lights are super difficult to find and very delicate.
And
The
it's just,
heat from the resin curing shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, I've always tried to add some kind of neon back in the past.
It's true.
I've tried to add neon.
The past
to
is in,
paintings
like, a month ago.
No, long time ago. Now the LED's out. A little different. I think I might have to make some more
Do you mean making more resin?
because I want it to be.
Do you
Well,
need
let's
some
see.
gloves?
Let's just see, because this might be good.
I wish Cash and I were closer to have puppy play dates. He'd be so happy to have Cash side playmates instead of my 90-pound dogs. So, Jen, let me know when you're ready to come down. It'd be amazing to have you down again. And I know Bowie is looking forward to playing with Cash. Because Cujo's like, no. He's still getting used to Bowie's existence. That's very true, Chris. But I don't know if they get hotter than 500 degrees.
What?
Neon. Moose?
The electricity is another thing.
Scarlett, let me show you what he has. Basically a cat toy for dogs. It's got a little thing on the end of a string on the end of a pole. And I've already caught one. I've already caught a Bowie bear.
All right. I'm scared.
Don't be scared, just remember love goes a long way.
I know, like you have to make this like super thin or it'll.
It's like the ultimate negative space.
And I want it to be, yeah, this is like the ultimate negative space. And I want it to, I'll probably start in the middle, just start a line and then, because I've taken pictures of
Are you pre?
yeah, I'm just seeing how, because how smoke looks is it's crazy. It's a hard edge on the outsides, and then that's where it fades in to give it the smoke, like to give it that smoke look. It's a crazy effect that smoke does.
That's crazy, Chris. So you said sand spray paint, then I'll acrylic pour. So, yes, sand your resin piece, spray paint it, then you can do an acrylic pour. I don't know anything about acrylic pours. I'm not the best at it, but I'm trying to get a good formula from some people so I can try it again.
Right, I'm going to take this little cup. That's why I like using paper cups. You can bend it, make it into a little point. All right, so let's just get a couple lines going.
Everyone's asking about you. Moo's doing well. He's having a little bit of a hard time the last couple nights. His cough just flared up a little bit. But they upped some of his, it's not dehydrator pills. It's called something else. Can't remember. But it's to take the fluid off of his lungs. Come here, Bobo. Let's give him a break. Hi, Denise. Are you using Stone Coat White?
Yes.
It's not gonna.
Just let me try it. Just let me. Don't go into.
Science.
Yeah.
I believe in you, B.
Well, It doesn't sound like it at the moment.
I was just asking a question. I know you know what you're doing. He's not on steroids. He's on a lot of things, but not steroids at the moment. Jen, trust the process. Trust. That's awesome, Sherry. Glover says, so I just watched one of your videos yesterday where Jay asked you why you didn't warn him about something. But he's really good at smoke, so there's not a whole lot I could warn him about smoke. As long as Jeff doesn't heat it too much, it won't sell, right? Well, the reason why I was asking is because he's got clear and 2 kinds of white. And the Stone Coat,
the other white.
Stone Coat's not going to sell on top of anything. Particularly
I
not
don't want
over
it to
nothing.
sell.
They were asking me about it, though.
I'm just going to heat up the inside.
I don't think he's looking for that many cells, just more. That looks awesome. Thank you so much. 6 kittens, that's insane. Hi, Miss Joy. We did talk about the first class reunion last night. So our idea is to extend the amounts of students or the number of students we're gonna accept in our upcoming class to accommodate some of our first generation students and give away some like door prizes and special things for the anniversary class for all those who can make it. It's June 1st and 2nd, and it's the reunion of our first ever class. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Denise, I knew you'd make it. You made our first 2 classes, I think.
So I'm going to try to tilt this to give it some stretch.
We are still planning to come to Florida. We're still looking for a venue, though. Judy, of course. Two people said if we get the Florida class together, they'll definitely be there. But if you guys know of a good venue in and around Jacksonville, let me know. Because all the places I've contacted so far are being like shady about their availability.
Look at that.
Right, Heather? That looks smoky.
That.
So you added so much heat in those areas that it's kind of bowing a little bit?
What's bowing?
The canvas itself?
This is an old canvas, remember?
I know, I'm just saying it's because of the heat under it. When you add heat to it, it's going to bubble up a little bit. But it'll relax back down. See how where you're heating it, it's blooming up?
I don't see that. And this is just a test, so
I don't care about that. I'm just letting you know that that's why that's happening. I know it's just a test. And that looks super smoky. I just put out a post on my Florida Peeps. Thank you, Miss Denise. Cindy said, I got a place to stay on your way just over the Florida line. Did you talk to Mike Reed about his buddy's place?
No. I haven't talked to him yet.
Not yet. It's on to-do list. That looks awesome, man. I see the Scream movie mask. I did too before he tilted it. Denise is going to come join us in Florida. You're a tropical kind of gal anyways. I'm surprised you already don't live at a beach since you're so good at ocean pours.
Dude, that looks...
Might do that,
Why are
Chris.
these moving?
I probably just got stuck to the back of it. Boating.
That's dripping right there, so please don't let
I
me
know.
come over
I
here.
got it. He's back there.
All
Well,
right.
I say that, Denise, but that doesn't mean you can move. Duh. Thanks, y'all. Teresa said she could do Florida. Everyone's loving the smoke.
See, I'm just heating up where I want to thin.
That's badass. That's awesome. Love the smoke. Walk away.
I
don't do
think
anymore.
the trick is just to heat up where you want it to pull when you tilt it, so that it drips.
No, that's smoke. That looks so rad. Don't do any more. It's awesome. Looks great. Yeah, the smoke is awesome. And y'all, if you added airbrush on top of this, it would just be stupid awesome. Like his smoky airbrush work is on owl level. Actually beyond owl level. Love it, looks awesome. Let me know when for Florida and I might be able to plan a trip home with a pit stop. Glowfish, it'd be awesome to meet you. We're thinking end of September, beginning October. Loving the smoke whisper. I'm surprised it doesn't sell some. So, and the reason why it's not selling is because the white is stone coat, right? So, stone coat, as we've, I'm sure you guys have heard me say a couple million times. And I know you're tired of hearing it, but it has to be on the bottom of whatever other colors you have. He doesn't have any other colors, so it can't be on the bottom. Therefore, nothing is laying on top of it to sell, and therefore to create that surface tension. Well, damn, it looks good. Perfect for the monochromatic challenge. Looks good. Smoke dragon. Walk away and finish with airbrush. So on point. Bye, Tracy. Well, a possibility, Chris, is through the second week of, last week of September through second week of October. Not sure, but somewhere in there. Gotcha, Heather. When are you coming to the West Coast? It's on the plans. We're going to do this on the road class and see how it goes. And see if we can add lake cities to it. I'm super pumped. So the clear is not black,
look at
it's
that.
clear. The only
That's
color
what I'm
he has
trying to
on
get.
is
Or these things that wisp, and then it's kind of a solid.
you know what you should do next time you do this, or just wipe like a dot away somewhere and alcohol it so it sticks to the board and the clear runs over it, so that way it really stretches. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jeff, walk away. It's so good. Walk away. Double stuffed Oreos in milk. Don't rub it in, Scarlett. I love chocolate. You could put lips on the end, blowing smoke.
Well, that's what. Eventually, that's what I want to do.
Be great if you come to Chicago. I know another Chicagan. Is that even right? I don't even know. That looks good on camera. E and J, you guys are awesome. Love your ride. Thank you. That does look bad. Ours. We'll plan a trip to Chicago for sure, for sure.
It looks a little different on here.
Scarlett, that's what she said. I haven't seen Scarlett's one swipe challenge video. I actually slept all day today. But I will catch up on those. I'm actually the sole order putter outer and email answerer right now. Amanda is on a 1-week vacay, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Judy said party bus. Y'all, we wouldn't get nothing done if we took a party bus with the fam somewhere. Keep going, Jeff. It just keeps getting better. Paula says perfect. Minneapolis. I was up in Minnesota for like a month when Jeff and I first started being friends. Smoke is awesome. Looks great. Any chance to Michigan? There's a chance for everywhere. We just have to plan it. And I have to have assured venues. You know? No vacation for Amanda Bangs. That's what I tried to tell her, but she was like, listen, I'm going. And I was like, okay. Can't argue with Amanda Bangs. Chris wants to know if you've ever put your hat in your work by accident.
You know, I've looked at my hat and I haven't yet. Like I've looked at all my hats and they don't have any.
Let's see what that wood boy has.
And you know this would work good with your ribbon. Your ribbon technique with the heat gun.
Hi, Allie. It was so nice to meet you. Brisbane was probably one of our favorite stops. And we are glad to be home. We really miss the boys. It's okay, Moose. It was just Bowie. Y'all, Bowie barked the other day for the first time, and it was the cutest, most non-terrifying thing I've
Warning
ever heard in my
shot.
life. It wasn't even a warning shot. If it was a warning shot, it was like pew pew. No one was warned. Hi, Moo Pup. Don't step over there, okay? Hi, Donna Parker. We are not yet 100% well rested, but close. So lots going on up here, but I really love this.
Oh, go away.
Come here, Bubba.
I'm gonna stretch all this out right here.
Have you ever done one in all metallics? I actually did one in all metallics in the Perth workshop with a girl that wanted to do all pastel metallics, and we made a pretty awesome piece, I have to say. Oh wow, you speak Palm? Dude, I am like, I could probably be a college professor in Palm. Don't get into stuff. Actually, I'm just gonna hold on to you here.
I think this camera is like dirty. Maybe not. It's just those lights look.
So freaking rad.
Well,
Looks great. Love this piece. Love the movement. So flowy. We got back on Friday. Looks great. How about a woman's side profile, red lips blowing that smoke? She's got some lungs on her. Unless it's a large painting of a lady. Yeah, actually it's a commission possibly coming up for a silhouette. How beautiful. I don't think there's anything you two can't do. You nailed this. Thanks, Doris. That does look like smoke, Jeff. Awesome. You have a glass studio? Oh, I was like, Carrie, where your glass studio's here? Kind of looks like an ultrasound. Been seeing a lot of those lately. Absolutely stunning. Love how smoky it really looks. All right, Scarlett.
I think it just looks like a weird ghost, because there's no, like, if you Google smoke, like smoke reference, it's not so faint on the outsides at all. There's almost a solid line. Like, it looks like maybe this kind of looks like smoke right here.
You're not showing anything because your hat.
Yeah. Well.
She does have glass at the house, so Jeff can come over and do a mosaic. I really prefer this. I think you should also add some airbrush to it and just call it a smoke piece and give it depth that way.
What would be good is if we did it together, as in if I was tilting it and I was telling you, okay, heat up here,
About
here,
I'll tilt it and
here.
you heat it where you see it.
Yeah.
I know this doesn't technically look smoky to you, but it looks like part of the inside smoky haze, you know?
Yeah, that little white stuff.
I think if he likes it enough tomorrow, then he'll keep it and add airbrush to it, but if not, he'll just paint over.
I really wouldn't mind having some clear.
I have a 3,200 square foot garage I can offer up for classes in Melbourne, Florida. Listen, Diane.
That's like close. Well, we put a
that's bigger than our house.
Yeah, we put a new post out saying if we can find at least one in Florida near Jacksonville, Tampa, or Orlando.
Well, Melbourne's like 45 minutes from Orlando towards the coast.
Ah, okay.
In fact, my aunt lives in Melbourne.
It's near Tampa then?
No, it's opposite Orlando. Like
south?
No, Orlando is
up
the eastest coast. So think about where Tampa. So if this is Tampa right here, then Orlando's right here, and then Melbourne's out. So this is Jacksonville. Huh?
I just said that it was near Tampa.
It's not near Tampa. This is Tampa.
Oh.
This is the other side.
Oh, Gotcha.
It's on the same side as Jacksonville, actually.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the Melbourne, and I was like, am I looking at
Australia?
Australia?
No.
Yeah, I think if I would have had a thicker coat of, what is that?
You may have scratched it swirling around your cup.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, I was born Cape Canaveral.
I bet. You know what would be amazing is if you took your white, painted this black, don't put any coat down, take your white, like you said before, except for without any, you're not wiping it away, put really thin lines. Like, get it in one of these squeeze bottles so you can take it, do your loops and your little things, then add clear to that, a little bit at a time. Like, just in the spots, heat it up.
And it'll stick to that dry canvas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when you heat that resin up, it'll pull.
It'll end up layered between it.
It'll pull white from, and it'll give it that smoky look.
Yeah. I just was suggesting wipe away since you already had the clear down. It's about 2 hours from Joe Fish. Diane says I have a 3-car, plenty of space. So we may add Melbourne to the docket because we do have a lot of Central Florida people. We could always go down there, stay at Char's place.
Well, we are. We're going down there.
We're going down there for a recon trip. We're taking the boys like middle of June.
June 13th.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be down there June 13th in Jacksonville.
You could do color tints like that too. That is a very good point, Judy. Why Jacksonville? So Jeff's cousin has a few Airbnbs.
She has
rental
amazing
homes there.
Right on the beach. Like from here to across the street beach. That's how close her Airbnbs are. So I thought we could stay at her place.
We're trying to reduce the cost of the thing so we don't charge.
And then you guys
for the
could
class.
stay there as well. So you guys can just make a little mini weekend vacay out of it. If you guys wanted to.
And depending on how many students it was.
Yeah.
Chris says he has several locations near him in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
There's a lot of poor artists in Georgia.
I guess I just wish that people say, well, come here because we know they would go. But if we rented a spot, we would need more than one person to show up.
Okay, so resin art's super popular in Florida because that's where all the snowbirds go, and that is a lot of our market share is retirement ladies. JJ says it came out so badass. Denise said I could probably find you a place in South Florida. So I think as long as we find a place in Central Florida, then all of our fam that are in all the parts of Florida can get there, you know? Anyways, we're going mid-June to test the trip, see if we can find a location, check out the house space, and do some like footwork and see if we can find a place to do the class.
I'm gonna try to do this. This is why I wanted to do this, just so I can test on how to make peaks and bends and turns, and so I'm gonna try to just heat this up right here. I guess you could swipe it. She's getting out the swiping paper.
Well, if this is just a test piece, then I want to just test something.
Well, the thing is it's so thin, like that's not even moving. I guess moving a little bit.
That's fine.
Well, let's do what I said.
All right, that's true, Chris. My sis lives in Charlotte. Aw. So I checked out a lot of places, but I didn't check out ArtShare yet. Bowie,
See,
what are you
these
doing
little bitty
on?
spots
Bowie.
here. All right, so like I almost think you could just do it a little at a time, so you're not heating up a bunch of areas.
We're not gonna pour on the beach, Shelly, but we can.
If it was not windy. Yeah, I should have put a lot more clear down.
Can I try? Do you mind?
Sure.
So
Try to do this one right here. This
you
little.
want me to pull it this way?
Yeah.
Alright.
Or no, pull up this way. Try to match that with that. Do you want to put some color down? Here's
Sure.
the all white.
Do you have to put a big one? Yeah.
And when we do that, turn sideways and then peel up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's it.
Well, that way you can like control where the hard edge is because you can push.
That's exactly what the hard edge. That's.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
I
you
know.
can keep kind of more pressure on the outside so it has that.
Let's see if I go. Do that. Come in here. Grab this corner,
Okay.
and then go like this, and then go up.
You add
Like
a
try to
dot
make
for
a
me?
little.
Add some clear lines in it. You might. Okay. So I am going to use one that has like a turn
Try to
down
go
lip
down
right
a little
here.
lower so it'll give it a.
Down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just come up and meet this guy. Go like this, and then go straight into that. There you go. There you go. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
And it does sell up a little bit. I didn't put a lot of white in there.
And I think that's from the clear going over the white.
Like if we took that Snow White and put it over this, I think that would make that real thick smoke.
Hey, Carol! We have to set up a time to drink wine with you again. Next time you come to the States via Singapore. What next?
I want to try to do this. Hold on. Let me try to.
Put a dot of white. No worries, Jen. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey, miss. Agreed, JJ. Sorry we weren't really reading there for a minute, but sometimes we get into this idea, thought process thing, and we hope that you guys don't mind like just candid lives where we're not really paying attention, but you guys can like eavesdrop in on our thought process and everything like that. Come here, Ben. Come here. Okay. Night, Happy. Thank you, Cherry. Don't rush it so you pick up enough paint. Hey, Bojangles. Can puppies take Ambien and ask for a friend? No, but they can take something called ACE. When Cujo broke his little baby leg, they said he had to be like on like bed rest for until his walking cast was off, even though it's a walking cast. I don't know. And couldn't get him to just not be a puppy because he was like 7 months. So they gave him the equivalent to like puppy Xanax, and it's called ACE. Makes him just a little bit loopy and then naps. Oh, that's awesome, Carol. Happy early birthday.
Yeah. It's looking like fire now. It needs to be more fluent, you know, like more.
Mm-hmm.
But it still looks fun.
I still think you should add airbrush to it. I understand how primeval your little one is because I have his, I'm sure not his like innocent side. I just have a slightly smaller land piranha. Yeah, when Bowie got his last 2 rounds of puppy shots, they gave him a little bit of Benadryl as well. So he like is zoinked the whole rest of the day.
You know what you could do too?
Ramona says looks like smoke to me.
Is do this. And then airbrush color over it, like transparent, and turn this into fire. Like, God, that would look amazing. Like, I might just try that tomorrow with this swipe right here. If
You should do more paintings like the owl for your channel. So mesmerizing. Y'all, if you only knew, like, it's not easy to do pieces like that. I've tried it. I just need to practice at it more. But Jeff's done it for so long. He's taught himself so many great techniques that it doesn't take him that long to do it. So every time he does a piece like that, I'm like, I would paint all the time if I had your skill. But it takes a lot out of you, like the design process and
sorry, you guys.
the thought process behind it.
Now I'm just like moving.
Selfishly, I still want him
Sorry
to be
for the
one.
wiggle.
That's what she said. Yes, Erica, add airbrush for final touch. It's up to Jeff, but it sounds like he's going to do it for sure. Jeff, where there's smoke, there's fire. Bowie and Cash are literally the evilest of all. The evils that ever eviled in the entire history of eviling. You say that, and then Joplin comes over and runs the show.
Everybody.
The owl is amazing. Goodness, that owl is so talented, Jeff.
Woo! Sorry.
Owl is awesome for sure. Jeff is so in it. Be the smoke. Artsy isn't easy. It's true. That'd be a good shirt. Artsy isn't easy. Glowfish, it is the other video I posted today. Jen said, EJ, if you ever come to Chicago, I'm going to need an owl. Say no.
How fun is that? And why is all the
All the light?
Yeah, because there's not a lot of resin over there. That's why. Yeah, that's just fun. Where's my fire at?
Fire! Mm-mm. I thought I heard you set it down.
Seeing it?
Did you put it in the shelf?
No.
How weird. You haven't gone anywhere. Oh, it's under it.
There we go. That's fun.
Sherry wants to know, Jeff, have you checked out Greg Simpkins on YouTube? He's really good.
That's who I just said. I started that before. That's who I was talking about, Grave Simpkins. Crayola.
Yeah, that dude is a just crazy genius. Everyone could see it. They're like, front of the canvas, center of the canvas, center of the canvas, by the blue stick. Sherry, Greg's amazing.
Look at that.
So I guess I know what Jeff's doing tomorrow. He's probably going to rework this a little bit.
Woo!
Airbrush.
No, but how you would do that, like, it would take like 5 different settings for this. Is what I would do is I would make, and I'm going to try to do it with
Hey.
color. Cujo, there's nothing over here. Look, it's showing up right here.
Moose.
Um,
Sorry, y'all.
Like, you could do this. You could just get kind of a washed out white, put a little bit in there, make your smoke, make it very light, like super light, like clear white. Let it dry, sand it, and then put your clear down, and then add a little bit more white. Go over the parts you did just a little bit, but then kind of go towards the center and make it brighter and brighter and brighter, and then paint it that way. Like, do your white so it's super light, paint it red, do like a transparent red, like super dark. Do a clear and another white, paint that red. Clear, dry it, do another, but each time you come in a little bit farther with the white, let it dry and then paint it. So then you go from dark to light to orange to yellow to white. So it's kind of inside. I think that would be amazing. If that even made sense.
Agreed, Judy. How old is the building you're in? 125, 30 years old. That would have amazing depth. Night, Holly. Let me know how he likes your hair, Jen. I think you should do an airbrush flame just on canvas. Just pick one, do one, and that let me smoke it or add like
Smoke it.
add
Like we just both did.
yeah.
Well, why don't I see if I can, like, one time I'd love to try to paint this with tint, with airbrush, a wet airbrush. Like
It's on our to-do list.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it.
Are you gonna bring your airbrush?
No.
It is packed up. Or did you set it up again?
Yeah, that means that it's all packed up.
I'm not saying do it today. I'm saying come over here and do it so that we don't have to break everything down and get your area sticky.
It would be the same thing because it's packed up. You still have to unpack it. Now I'm going to have to repack it to go body paint on Friday. So I don't want to.
I'm not even saying doing it right now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Love Jeff's laugh. I'm not sure what. Oh. Sue said, I know what he's barking at since your building's so old.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Probably. You're gonna have to say the goodbyes, or Cujo's gonna be like, is it time to get? So, y'all, hope you enjoyed the making of our new idea for smoke.
Schmeark?
Mm-hmm. Jennifer Huber. It is what it is. Welcome back, by the way. Thanks. We are back, and we're super pumped about it. We did have a fun time on our vacation, but it's good to be back. By the way, don't forget we have a new class coming up. Doink, doink, doink. June 1st and 2nd in Dallas, Texas, United States of America. It is also the anniversary of our very first class, and so we're going to have like some giveaways and special things. So if you made our first class, or you just want to be a part of this class, check out the website, join. Come on with it. We're thinking about doing the class on the clear round, so if you want help with that
That's
or
what I would
anything
really
else,
like to do.
come on with it. Jeff, be sure to show the finished product. You gotta go. Good night. Night, Sherry. We will post the final. If he has anything else to it, I'm gonna record it. Y'all know that.
Well, now that I have my little area, my little
His
camera
airburst
there.
zone. Donna says, do the class, guys. It's so worth it. Thanks, Donna. It was so nice to meet you finally. You've been with the fam for a long time. Bye, Dawn. So you're going to have to do the book.
Okay. Gotcha.
Bye, JJ. Our pleasure,
So-
Jen.
Thanks for showing up, even if it was for 2 minutes or 2 hours. Sorry for all the banter. I just wanted to get that information out. So, with that said, be kind to one another. You never know what people are going through these days. A lot of stuff going on in the world, whether it be personal, whether it be family, whether it be political, weather, tummy ache.
Subject
And remember, your creativity never sleeps, so it's always going. So always create.
We're going to put that on a shirt.
Yeah, it's a
Creativity
sticker.
never sleeps. It's true.
It's true.
Bye, y'all.
I said bye.